Okay, what day are we on? Thursday. Happy Thursday, all. A wild Thursday. Wild old Thursday outside. Warm, but incredibly windy. Um, oh dear. Yeah, so it's a busy old morning. Right, on to the topic of today. I just recently heard that, thanks to, I read it on Boxing Square actually. I listened to him and that. And he makes some good points in that. Boxing Square, good guy. Uh, the IBF have taken Dillian Whyte out of. The IBF have taken Dillian Whyte out of their rankings, and they've done this because he pulled out of the fight with Pula. Whatever way you want to look at it. Now I know there was some issues with fees, with even the very funds for the fight and everything. So it is what it is. Dillian's done what he's done. I'll stand by Dillian. I always do. For me, he's going and fighting a better fighter, no doubt about it. In Joe Parker, who I also have massive respect. I love Joe Parker. I think he's brilliant. Um, outside of the British boys, Joe is my next. And if Joe's not fighting AJ or Dillian Whyte or Fury, I hope Joe wins against pretty much anyone. You know, um, obviously I'm going to be in Dillian's corner that night. How's it going to go? I don't know. It really was a 50-50. My heart and my head say somehow Dillian will do it, and that's being honest. I can only be honest. I genuinely believe Dillian will do it. I think he may become the first man to stop Parker. He may. I may be wrong. I may be completely wrong. Like I say, and I'm not going to sit here. I'm not bad mouthing Joe Parker. Can Joe Parker win that fight? Damn right he can. Can he potentially stop Dillian Whyte? Yeah. Can he beat Dillian on points? Yeah. But Dillian can beat him on points. And I know he's got a great chin, but the way Dillian goes to the body sometimes, and he's going to the body more and more and more, working with Mark Tibbs, and obviously some massive help from Nigel Benn. You know, you compare whatever we've seen, the snippets we've seen Eiffel film with them. Well, what Nigel will have been learning him off camera, just is anyone's guess. Um, I know all the fighters learn from greats, no doubt Joe Parker has learned from some greats too. And I'm saying that, but somehow I think Dillian will do it. I really do. And I think I said the other day when the fight was announced, whichever one does lose, it's by no means the end for them. No way. What's two defeats? Two defeats is nothing. You've got greats with 4 and 5 and 6 defeats, and that's the way it is. I always revert people back to Johnny Nelson. Did Johnny lose about? He lost about 9 of his first. I might be doing him a disservice there. It might have been 6 or 9, something like that, of his first 13, 14 fights, something like that. Johnny Nelson. It certainly wasn't a very good record. You did think, and he does say himself, I thought, oh, I'm not sure this is for me, And then he got, he found something within himself, and together with himself and Brendan Ingle, look what he went on to become. You know, absolute legend. Is he the longest reigning cruiserweight champion in history? So, 2 defeats, whichever one ends up with the second defeat, is by no means the end whatsoever. Both young enough to carry on. Certainly, Joe Parker's 24, 25, Dillian's 29, 30, whatever. It's not old. It's not old in the modern game. I just think it's a great fight, and you know, if the IBF want to act like a bunch of spoiled kids and kick him out the rankings, and if the WBC would have a plain fucking cheek, to be honest, doing it, with the way they've messed them around, do it, my friends, do it. You'll still get us fight for them titles. You're forgetting one thing. Joshua's the champion. It's easy to make a match. Easy for them two to have a rematch. Not a problem, man. They can have a rematch. And be a fight that's easily made. And hopefully it'll be for the 4 titles. See, this is what I see happening. I see Joshua smashing Wilder. Somehow I don't think there'll be a rematch because I think Joshua will do such a devastating job on Wilder. People will go, what's the point? Now again, I may be wrong. It's not a fact, it's an opinion. That's one for you LDBC boys, if any of you can be even asked to watch. You know, is there another law? Wilder will do this, Wilder will do that. Fact. It's not a fact. It's an opinion. The IBF doing what they've done, it's petty, in my opinion. I mean, how many fights has Pulev pulled out of and stuff? Does anyone really believe he was injured for Joshua the other year? I don't think so. I think he's seen a fight that he couldn't win. Yourself. I do. I think Pulev looked at it and thought, there's a fight I can't win. No, I think I'll hang back a bit. Maybe see what happens. Maybe he'll get the title stripped, etc., etc. And it hasn't happened. He can fight who he wants. He won't fight Joshua. Pulev, I'd be stunned if he ends up fighting Joshua for that IBF title, mandatory. And go mandatory, he'll probably pull out again. There'll be something, or he'll take a different route or something. It possibly wouldn't even have turned up to face Whyte. I don't blame Dillian one bit. He's been pissed around by that WBC. Pissed around in negotiations for the IBF. Some clowns making a bid and then going, oh, we're not sure whether we've got the funds, etc. Fuck the fucking lot of them and move on, like he said. And he has. Good on him. That's my little rant for today. I'm now off to go and relax for a bit. Catch you all later. Like, subscribe, have a rant.